I'm Nikki.
I'm Brianna, and welcome to 12 Days of Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Talking to me,
I thought we were going to sing it all the way. Your 11 peppers piping, 10
Lords
lords leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milking, 7 swans swimming, 6
pieces of lane,
5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. It could work because we have 3, and 12 divided by 3 is 6.
This is our talking about our favorite Christmas movies. Let's just go down the line.
I had a list and now I'm sad.
My list is on my phone, but I know mine, so it's okay. Alright. Uno mucho. Oh, fuck.
Una mocho.
I don't know what that was.
Moto moto likes you.
English,
I
okay.
think Moto.
Number 1. My favorite Christmas movie of all time is The Polar Express.
Triggered.
I know. It's literally one of those movies where either you hate it or you love it. Like, there's no in between, really.
I have reasons for why it triggers me.
I don't care.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Don't.
It's literally like my jam. I have the album. I just love it. It's so special. It's so cute. And I want to go on the Polar Express. And I want to go on that big hill. Why are you looking at me like that? Why do you hate it?
When I was in choir, when I was in private school, we had to perform the songs from Polar Express, and I just projectile vomit on you, and I got so nervous that I ran out, threw up, and ran back in and still sang.
Aww.
Like, I owned it, but like now I just associate Polar Express with like the sheer like panic of stage fright and throwing up.
That's actually really sad.
I still love it.
I still am gonna sing all the songs and Nikki's gonna vomit
in front
on
of
me.
you, but they are on my Christmas playlist. So if they did come up, then I'll.
We did get a bell though. We all got like the bells that they had.
That, like,
I have no idea.
And he'd like ring forever for him, but like his sister, it faded away eventually, and his parents never heard it because they never believed. If you just believe.
Thanks.
I believe
That the Lord God
created the universe.
Alright, so that's my favorite Christmas movie. It's just such a good. And then the hot chocolate.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
It's so good. It just gets me pumped up. And the little boy, and I'm like, oh my god.
I just vomit.
And the hero boy, like the main boy, his face and stuff is like based off of Josh Hutcherson. So like that's my man.
I haven't heard you talk about Josh Hutcherson in like 8 years.
I know. It's been a lot of like Adam Driver, but like I don't like Adam Driver like that. I just like want him to adopt me.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between daddy and
daddy.
Okay, I don't think anyone's ever like seen my favorite Christmas movie. The name's probably wrong, but it's Eloise at the Plaza at Christmas time.
Yes! No, I know it!
That is my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
What's that one?
This little girl, her name's Eloise, she's the cutest fucking thing in the world. She lives in the plaza
with her nanny.
Which is Julie Andrews. And then at Christmas time, she's like anticipating her mom coming back because her mom like travels all the time. And then she's like trying to get the bellhop together with like the rich heiress, the guy who I think he owns
she's trying
a
to
hotel.
get married.
And then she's like engaged. Then Eloise is like no,
and then she's not happy. And
because
like they were
yeah.
like long lost, like they were separated, like they dated before or something.
Mm-hmm. But he was like not good enough
so
for her.
Sweet.
And then yeah, she's adorable.
Always at the Plaza, like just.
Always at the Plaza, yeah.
The one with Simmons in it is taking place at the Plaza at Christmas time.
I want to go to the Plaza so
it's a
bad.
Hallmark Channel Christmas movie.
I want to go to the Plaza.
The girl who plays
bad.
Simmons is in it, and she has a American accent, and it's really weird, especially because her like accent seeps through sometimes. It just like it sounds so different, and I'm like,
which one? What it's actually called? Because I know
I'm
Eloise
sure
at the
it's called
Plaza.
Eloise at Christmas time.
Either way, that's my favorite Christmas movie ever.
It is
and
so cute. And her room's a little
and her friendship with Bill, the bellhop, is actually the cutest fucking thing in the world. And
can we have Eloise like all grown up? Like
she grew up to be in a movie with Cameron Diaz. It was My Sister's Keeper. Yeah, but also Julie Andrews was iconic as Nanny, especially with like when Eloise gets trapped in the locked in the like basement. And then she's like, Nanny! Nanny! Talking to the walkie-talkie of the Christmas present that she opened early without Nanny, like, giving her permission. And then Nanny's like, what the fuck? And she just, like, breaks her out of there. It's Julie Andrews in a fucking, like, nightgown just breaking her out of it.
It's such a cute movie.
I'll have to watch it.
It's so sweet.
So, my favorite Christmas movie of all time, it's one that we've watched. It's another one of those movies where like I can just quote it because like the Mrs. Doubtfire because like Mrs. Doubtfire
literally anytime that comes on.
Oh my god, I have to watch Mrs. Doubtfire.
Do you remember when that one bitch yelled at you when you were looking at that?
Yeah, she yelled at me. I'm like, bitch!
And everyone on the street was like, "Man, go away!" And she just drives off, and we're like, "The fuck?" Like no one gave a shit.
Yeah, we went to Mrs. Doubtfire house in San Francisco. It was great. Anyway, favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. I love fucking Ralphie, and it cracks me up every single time with like from the shoot your eye out kid, Santa being fucking demonic, not really demonic, but like the Chinese buffet. We have to do that every time we go to the Chinese buffet. My mom hates it because my mom didn't really like The Christmas Story, but my dad loved it.
Dad do it all the time because it's just a classic.
And so we have to do it every time we go to the Chinese buffet now.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, and it's very raunchy, but like I love it. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
You want to know a fun fact? My uncle has that lamp.
Really? The original?
Not like that lamp, but he has like he has a nightlight version, and then he has one that he puts up during Christmas time that's like huge.
That's amazing. I want it.
Also,
the lamp.
I have a Red Ryder BB gun.
Oh, so does my brother's.
What? I asked for one when I was a kid.
So another one that I really love is Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. So not the first one, but I do love the first one.
I've never actually seen it.
Love
that
the
knocks
first
off
one.
one of mine.
What?
That's
was Twice Upon a Christmas?
Yes.
I love it. Like just the story. My favorite's the hot chocolate one with like the Who, Dewey, and Louie, and then Donald Duck.
My ducks.
I love that one, and then the one of the and the very last one too, and like Pluto goes missing. But I love all. Yeah, that one's cute where he brings his girlfriend home and his dad's just like trying to like be all like fun and cute, but it just like it's messy and they blow up their house with popcorn. It's so sweet. Like I just love the little stories. Like the first one, like Once Upon a Time, is really cute too with the three, like the harmonica and like oh my god.
Twice just hates it.
But Twice and like the animation's so good and there's more
The ice
stories
skating
as well.
iconic.
Yes, because it has like the Fantasia stuff in it, like with the crocodiles and the hippos, and it's Daisy versus Minnie like duking it out. Let's recreate that. I'll order the hippos, you get the crocodile. Okay.
We just
and we try
it bringing out in costumes.
We're wearing a hippo and you and a crocodile, and it's just like, it's so cute. What was the second? Oh, the one they go to the North Pole and they fuck up the toy factory. I love that one. And then he gets like the bagpipes. It's so cute. It's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
I have it on my watch
it.
list.
If we're going off Disney, Mickey's 12 Days of Christmas. It's a very old Disney movie, and it was like part of like sing-along songs.
Yes.
And that's where Hannah's triggering video, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
That's exactly the one. That's my one. Oh my god, I was just thinking about that because we have it on VHS, like that sing-along, like all the sing-along, like old ones. Like I forgot what they're called.
Sing-along songs.
Well,
they're called Mickey sing-alongs.
But that Christmas one, I remember because I remember the like, oh, bring us some biggie, and it's like Mary Poppins, and she has like a cake or something.
And the demonic fucking reindeer.
Yeah,
the reindeers were so creepy.
I remember
they're
them being
upright.
in a cabin too.
Yep, and they're just appearing in the window.
And it's like the live people, like in costume.
It's like face characters.
I can't believe you knew what that was called. Thank you. You just saved my life.
Mickey's 12 Days of Christmas sing.
I wish those were on like Disney Plus.
I would cry.
I would
also then I need Mickey's Beach Party.
Yes, that's the one I was just thinking of. There, how looking my limbo, and then like they're in like the and the
Tiger Lagoon. Yes.
Oh
and then the original one
God.
was Disneyland.
You get me.
Why do you think I married Hannah?
We're literally over here. Brianna's like, I've never seen this, but like
the one in Disneyland that was like,
I want
the zippity
Disney
doo
Plus.
zip 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 zip.
So we have completely different Christmas lists because my dad.
Yours are fucked up, aren't they?
Well, yeah, like different.
Well, it's because like my dad was always mostly in charge of like the TV and stuff growing up, and so he wouldn't play like we watched Disney movies, but like with like the
A Wonderful Life.
It's hard to explain. Another one of my favorite movies is Elf. Because it's just another movie that I quote backwards. And so my dad would play it all the time because like our type of humor is that we quote movies to each other. So like if we're just hanging out, like me and my siblings and like my dad, that's more like our thing, is we're hanging out and we'll just like say something from a movie that we found was funny. And just like,
I mean, you've seen her call up Brittany and do the whole "Where's my super suit?"
Yeah, so like it's just a thing that we do. Like that's how our kind of humor is. Like we quote movies, and so Elf was one. And another movie that I have on my list that'll, when it comes back around, I'll tell you. But yeah, no, Elf cracks me up every time. I love it.
Yeah.
Is that my hot cocoa?
Yes.
Oh.
I made Mexican hot chocolate. I just
Alright.
finished mine.
I'm gonna throw it back to some like classics though, like the claymation ones. Like all of them, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Talk to me, baby. Guarantee it's on my list.
A Year Without Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And then like, oh god, Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Which I was right that it was called that.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Which one?
You said it wasn't called Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
No, that's not the one with the heat miser though. What one?
No, that one's A Year Without Santa
Yeah.
Claus. We were talking about how the one where he becomes Santa. You said
Oh.
it was just called Santa Claus.
No, it was. No, I didn't.
I swear you did.
No, because I know it was called Santa
Claus
Claus
is
Coming
Coming
to
to
Town. And Frosty the Snowman. Oh wait, that's a kind of separate because that's
That's
not
a cartoon.
claymation, yeah. But those three,
Listen,
like I
Karen
have like a
was right
VH
about
set of those when I was a kid, so those were like I loved watching those, and they're still on TV. Yeah, so those
So which
three.
one? Three?
All three, because they're
All
kind of. I
three.
kind of group them together because
Yeah, yeah.
they're kind of short and sweet, and I had like them in a
10
set, like a VHS set. Love the other. Soon you'll be walking across the floor.
We did
two
different verses.
There was a third one, because the
Jack Frost.
No.
Well, Jack Frost was one of them.
Well, yes, but like
had a
the Year
crush
Without
on
the
Jack
Santa
Frost.
Claus was like separate from me. Oh no, it was Frosty. That's why I was thinking of Frosty,
Frosty was
but
a
it was
cartoon.
cartoon. Yeah, but it was in that. set.
Happy birthday!
It's like Jesus, shut up. I know I like.
Listen,
Frosty.
Karen and Frosty
I love
was ride or fucking die. Like
The
she,
blonde girl, yeah.
yeah, she met Frosty like 2 minutes before that and just hopped on a fucking train.
Those three claymations, very old school. And then that's the one where your song comes from. Where we are Santa's elves.
Oh, it is?
Because it's the elf that wants to be a dentist.
Gotcha.
But that song's in that movie.
I didn't know that.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's in that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right? It's in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's literally there's an elf that wants to be a dentist in it.
It makes no sense.
That's like the subplot.
Oh, the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, my dad likes to say the reason the doll's on there is because she doesn't have underwear. What's
Check.
your next movie?
Christmas Vacation, because it's about how
National
National Lampoon's
Oh my
Christmas
God.
Vacation.
I knew a family that quoted that because they watch it every year.
That is actually my family around Christmas time.
It's
Anywhere I can drive you, leave you there for dead. I've even bought my dad the little moose mugs that you sip eggnog out of. It's just such a fucked up movie.
chaotic movie.
It's literally nonstop chaos from like
the beginning.
Yeah.
And like it's just. I mean, all of those movies.
I love the
are.
National Lampoon movie, but like so the Christmas Vacation specifically, like the cat fucking getting electrocuted, Clark falling off the roof. Why is the floor all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. The fucking neighbors. It's just.
It's a good.
Oh yeah, the sledding scene. It's just pure, unadulterated chaos. Like him when he's in the attic and he's got like the turban and like the old lady gloves and he's watching old movies. It's a good movie, and if you need to know how my family dynamic is around Christmas time, it's like that.
It's another one of those, like,
Fucked up Christmas movies.
not fucked up Christmas
But Elf
movie.
is a classic. Like that.
Elf is a classic. This one is another one that, like, there's only, like, a certain scene that we quote. I realize now that I'm, like, saying all my Christmas movies, I'm like, we mostly quote these movies and, like, Mrs. Doubtfire and a few others. But this one's called Four Christmases. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. It has Reese Witherspoon and what is his name?
He's literally. I saw that a second ago.
What is his name?
Christmas movies. Hold on.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah, so it's Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, and it's about, if you haven't seen it,
I have it.
it's about, like, this couple, they're going to Four Christmases because both of their parents are
Oh,
divorced,
I've heard of it.
which is hilarious because, like, each one is, like, a different dynamic, and, like, there's, like, this scene where, like, Vince Vaughn's character has to, like, step in and play Joseph in, the scene for Mary and Joseph and stuff, and he like improvised and he was like, I will take care of this baby, and like swaddle this baby. He's like made it like a whole big scene and stuff, and he's like a star, and he was just like, oh, I know how Celine Dion feels, and like that's what my dad tells me now whenever like me and Brittany like perform or whatever. It's like, you give so much, just now you know how Celine Dion feels. Just like that's like one of those like jokes that we say back and forth to each other.
Why have you not held any of your niece or nephew and gone, I will take care of this baby!
I will swaddle this baby! And like, it's really
Please do that
funny.
to JoJo.
I'll do it to JoJo.
I can't film it.
But yeah, no, I love Four Christmases. It's really good.
God damn, I have a bunch in my head now.
I have 2 more in my head.
Let's see. I like the classic Santa Claus, the Santa Claus with
that was one of
Tim
mine.
Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
Like that trilogy, because I like the one with Jack Frost too, but like I love all 3 kind of, but like the original is just so cute and pure, and he like Santa Claus falls off the roof like.
And then you watch the snow fold over because that movie was shot in July.
And then like Lucy in the second movie, I like that one.
Yeah, the Santa Claus was so good.
God, what was the baby reindeer's name? Was that one?
Wait, it was no. Comet was the big.
Yeah, it was literally a baby.
Yeah, it was
like.
Oh my god! Now I'm got
Oh my god, I don't remember.
I'm on it. He likes Snickers or whatever, or like
Chet.
I love that.
I need to Google it. It hit me because I remember him going, Chet.
Yeah, I was trying to think of him saying it.
I prefer the second one.
The second one has some good stuff in it, and he's like trying to get her to fall in love. I just watched another Hallmark Channel Christmas movie with her in it.
Oh, she's
a bad guy once upon a time.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah.
Oh my god, she was iconic in that.
Wasn't she the mom of like Emma?
No,
she was the Snow Queen.
Yeah. I remember seeing
She was also known as Aunt.
Aunt, yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but like the live action one.
It just popped up on my like Netflix.
We watched it over the weekend.
Pucker up and head, get it out well.
Another.
Ooh,
that's 2
I'm just not going out today. Stupid.
I can't cancel that again. But I just realized that was 2 Christmas movies that have Christine Baranski in it because she's Prunella and then she's Martha May Whovier.
Oh, that's who that is?
Yeah.
I love
Who's in Mamma Mia?
Iconic.
Martha is iconic, and that ring was pretty.
Oh, I know.
Like, I know, like, that realistically would cost a ton of money.
Taylor Momsen, yeah.
We thought
a Gossip Girl, and now it's like,
yeah.
Now she sings for the Pretty Necklace.
We thought it was really fucked up that like everyone else had prosthetic noses, but they didn't feel the need to give her one.
But she had a cute little.
I know,
like,
what is that?
But
what?
yeah, you're right.
She did have fake teeth though. All of them did. I love. Also, props to Jim Carrey for being in that costume for a total of like
however.
Yeah, like I think it was like 90 days.
Yeah.
They shot that movie.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
And then my favorite fact that I learned about that movie is because it was shot on the Warner Brothers set, like they would give Warner Brothers tours, and then he pulled a Norman Bates on accident because like you know when you go past like the Psycho House and like the hotel, Norman comes out and he like chases the bus. Well, Jim Carrey was full in costume and he had like a butter knife because he was on like break, and then he came out during the tour, like the Grinch, had a knife in his hand and scared the shit out of a bunch of people, and he just went with it because he's like,
that's awesome.
I love him, and just it adds so much to the story. Like I love the original Grinch, like it just added so much fun with it. We kept theorizing this dog had extensions because it looked like the ears looked fake. Yeah, Max's ears and tail looked fake. Max was also played by a rescue dog named Shelly.
Aww.
I learned these things, but also then it dawned on me that the Grinch is 20 years old. So Shelly's probably,
So this is my last one on my list. I had Die Hard on there because obviously. But this one, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. It's called Friday After Next. It's a rated R. It's one that my dad loves to bits and pieces, and I remember like for certain scenes he would make us like as the kids like either like cover your eyes or like hide in the pillows and stuff because like there's things you couldn't hear or whatever, or he'll send us to our room during some points, and then finally I was able to be like old enough and watch Friday After Next. It's I can't explain this movie because of monetization reasons. But it's with Ice Cube, and I forgot the other actor.
That just alone will tell you how it's gonna be.
And it's with Ice Cube, and I forgot his name. I can't explain it.
What else is he in?
I don't remember his name though.
What's it called again?
Friday After Next. I can't explain this movie, but for those of you who have seen Friday After Next, I don't know why my dad plays this he played this while we were opening presents. Yes. He played this movie while we were opening presents, like 3 years in a row. If you've seen it, you know. It's hilarious. It's a lot. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It might not be your cup of tea, but it's just something I kind of like. It came out in like what, 2001, 2002? Yeah.
The plot.
What the? Yeah.
I could have seen the breaks into the rundown apartments too. Wow. Jesus Christ.
It's a lot. They're basically hunting down. Okay, dumbed down version. The two guys are looking for the person who impersonated Santa and stole all their shit.
And their only hope to not get evicted before Christmas is to take jobs as security guards.
In like this weird like little plaza thing. It's funny.
Oh God. All the Hallmark Channel Christmas movies!
I knew she was gonna cop out.
No, look it! Okay, I'm gonna show you the app because I have the app.
Oh, good lord, no.
Some of them, like, I have recorded.
That's the Joan Hart. That's Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah, and that's Dolly Parton.
I watched Dolly Parton's show on Netflix. Actually, I only watched one episode.
I watched 75 out of 96. Focus.
She's an insane person.
She's insane.
75. I love them. I have a shirt that says this is my Hallmark Channel Christmas movie watching shirt, and I have socks that say if you can read this, I'm watching Hallmark Channel Christmas movies, or just Hallmark Christmas movies. But I love them. They just make me feel good. They make me happy, and I never have to change my channel for like 2 months.
They're so predictable.
I know, but I love them.
Remember that one with Chad Michael Murray?
There's another one.
And that one with, and it was the chick from Once Upon a Time that was Cinderella.
Oh, and they were doing the little across the country tour thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
And I guess that was literally 2 hours of Brie insisting that we needed to get started for filming, but...
And Chad Michael Murray. It's right before Christmas.
My final favorite Christmas movie is Holiday in Handcuffs, starring Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez. She literally kidnaps a boyfriend for Christmas so her family will leave her alone about being single.
Nice.
And then they end up actually falling in love. And she has a he has a fiance back like in New York. And he's like trying to be like, hey, I've been kidnapped. And then like the reason she's able to like keep him kidnapped is because her family like doesn't believe that he's like telling the truth when he's like, I'm kidnapped. Because like that sounds so ludicrous. She's so tiny, like how could she like kidnap? She kidnaps him with fuzzy handcuffs from like a kinky store.
That's funny.
And then or she kidnaps him like different. She kidnaps him with like a fake gun or something. I don't remember the plot of it, but like, he actually falls in love with her and like doesn't charge her when like the cops finally show up. Also, there's no phones at like the holiday cabin thing that they're all at, so like he literally is trapped.
Nice.
It's kind of fucked up, but it's also really funny because Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez.
Mine's a cop-out because I already said Die Hard because I didn't realize you're doing one extra one. So Die Hard, absolutely, it's amazing. It is a Christmas, huh?
We did 5, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just threw out like...
She did like 90.
But I also, when I was looking up Christmas movies, because like if I couldn't think of them, Batman Returns, Batman Begins is a Christmas movie.
No, it's not.
That's what it said on Google.
God damn it.
It's weird. It said it was a Christmas movie. I'm not counting it as one of my favorite Christmas movies because I didn't really like that movie too much. It was alright. But no, Die Hard and of course Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, we should end it with that.
Alright, well that was our favorite
Krampus!
Our favorite Christmas movies.
Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
The nuttiest Nutcracker.
So that was our favorite Christmas movies. We'll see you guys for the next 12 days of Christmas.
Barbie and the Nutcracker.
Oh shit! I can't believe we forgot that one.
I'm so offended at us.